So again, here, A and B groups, that's first and second overall in qualifying from yesterday. John Antonino Jr. and new colors for Travis Pettit with Speed Concepts Racing, and they have 26 in total, 24 lined up behind those two on the front row. Let's try it on the first time. Heat 1, A and B is green down to the first corner, and there's a little contact as one of the BJRLN karts, Isaac Payne, gets shuffled to the wayside. Great save by the 877. He'll lose a ton of time, though, and they're going to get up to full song down the backstretch without him.
It was a slow start. Antonino Pettit brought them to the line very, very slowly indeed, which meant they were very bunched up going through turn number 1. But with that extra slow speed, nobody came to grief. And now they can get underway. Pettit has already got the brake on Antonino. The rest of the field sort of slotting in behind. The driver that you spoke about being so impressive in the last round, theosalomao in third position, Max Wyland in fourth, and Max Cristea. The number 854 kart of Julian Rivera, the Ecuador, the Condor from Ecuador for Orsalon Racing is there also. The number 811 of Tristan Murphy moving up. A good clean lap there. 1 or 2 nose cones looking slightly disjointed. And our photographer, who took a bit of a tumble in the opening race of the day, you can see him perched there on the outside of turn number 3, absolutely A-OK. So there was no harm done there. When, hey, you haven't lived until you've taken a micro swift to the shins. Yellow flags waving, and I cannot see why that would be. And I can't see as we come to the infield section of the circuit.
They might have been, there was an impact down at turn 8 on the first lap. This camera here was quickly to jump over to it. I don't know who we lost. We'll find that out in a moment, but let's keep our updates on where the spotlight is. Max Cristea on the move. P2 now with that move on John Antonino Jr. Max Wyland behind the pole sitter. And Travis Pettit already is trying to scoot away out in front, but I don't think he'll be able to do that. They just closed in, working together down the backstretch. Behind, Daytona winner theosalomao, Murphy, Rivera, Romero, Benja Fernandez, and Cole Medeiros, your current top 10. The driver that I believe we may have lost would have been the kids in 25th and 26th. So Edward Kennedy and Lucas Dreibel, and I don't know if Kennedy crossed the timing loop, so that may be something else, but it might have been Dreibel.
I certainly saw Edward Kennedy this morning. He was busy eating a donut when I saw him and went into the energy kart tent. So here's no, it's turn 11. Is it 11 called?
11.
Yeah,
indeed,
so
that's
turn. 11. So we're coming down, and you can see that Pettit has been caught by Antonino Cristea Wyland through turns 1 and 2. Out to turn number 3 now, over the brow, down towards the banking at turn number 4. And downhill, it's almost like a carousel, uphill out of turn 4. Now, single file, through the left and right at turn 5, through turn 6 here. Out of turn number 7, now hard on the brakes for turn number 8. Change of second, Cristea takes second through turn number 8. There's turn 9, and out of turn 10 there, and then up the hill towards this long turn number 11. That is a lap here at Track House Motorplex. And now, because of the fact that the leaders have been playing nice, they've got a 3-6-7 kart advance gap at the front, a 7-kart group at the front, with Pettit Cristea, based in Georgia, but family from Romania, is Max Cristea. Very, very impressive. His dad is always sort of saying, oh, he's surprised every time Max does really well. That's not because he doesn't have faith in his son, that's just because he's quite a humble guy, and he knows the level of competition they're up against. Well, Max is making his start. He's making a name for himself as a real star, I've got to say.
Yeah, I would agree, Henry. He has really been turning heads, and right now he's going to get a little bit of a gap thanks to this fighting for third.
Yep.
And now Travis Pettit realizing that as well. Max was like, hey, get back up in line. We're good. We can get away. At the halfway mark here in this first heat for groups A and B, a small window of opportunity if they can capitalize on it to break away from that 5-pack behind him led by Mad Max Wyland.
And yeah, we saw drivers watching this race. And of course, these drivers, they would have seen the Microswift race. They would have seen Brody Stoffel and Slate Harrell work together. And the fact that that worked well, they were able to push away. So Cristea will be watching this. New third place driver, THEOFLIX, is back into P3, ahead of Antonino, ahead of Murphy in the Ryan Perry Motorsports car. Then Mad Max Wyland and the Condor from Ecuador, Julian Rivera, still at the back of this league group in the second of the sort of green, white and black Orsalon racing machines.
Yeah, check it out here. Look at that front. Oh, wow. Actually, take that back. Max Wyland going by Tristan Murphy. That was for P5. Swap that up. It split the group out again for the 7-deep lead pack. I was going to say Cole Medeiros has obliterated his front bumper. You can take a look and see top corner of the screen there. That REM purple and white and chrome cosmic. Probably with a pushback bumper deployed there with the caving in, but it doesn't look that loose. I'll be honest with you, Henry.
I mean, they do have a new
might have gotten away from it.
They do have a new graphics kit for the REM, the Racer's Edge Motorsports machines. But,
3 wide. Okay, Max.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah. Someone lit a fire under him this morning. Now, you have to forgive me. Last year, the quest was for Max to get that first win. Did he get it at a national level? He's still on the quest.
So close. So close so many times for Max Wyland here. And he's had poles, he's had podiums, he's had great performances.
Heat wins.
Heat wins for sure. And we thought it might have happened a couple weeks ago at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Didn't quite get it done there. He's got another chance here this weekend at a racetrack that's kind of Magic Kart USA hub number 2 with AJ Myers living just down the road and helping do a lot of R&D and training and development down here. And
I think there might have been a transponder issue because Edward Kennedy is there on the energy chassis up at the 13th position.
It looks like they're updating that as we speak right now. So, yeah, no transponder, but they are manually scoring Edward Kennedy, and he is now updated in the pylon to 12th. Kudos to the timing crew for being right on top of that as we've got a crazy moment with Edward Kennedy in frame in the 896. That was the 836 he was going at it with of Jose Alejandro Halfin. Both of them will lose out and fall back.
Halfin committed and then committed again, and I think it was the driver, Grayson Knoll, in car 860, possibly the black liveried machine. The Kart Republic out of Mooresville, North Carolina, who was able to capitalize and pick up 2 positions for the price of 1 simply by staying out of the way. There he goes across the line, I think with a black crash helmet. I think, let's have a little check who it is. Well, I think if it wasn't Grayson Older, that driver with the black car, but here we go. Game on at the front. Now it's Rivera trying to go around the outside at turn number 4. Not quite managed when he sticks it. He passes Antonino, but again, goes back to what we were saying. Smart driving from Antonino. Yeah, this is a heat race. We're on lap 10 out of 12, but we're not going to fight it just yet. A lot can happen.
He's trying to right now keep Tristan Murphy at bay, having gotten shuffled back to 5th. He was able to do that there as Max Wyland flipped the spots for the Maxes. Christie at a 3rd, Wyland a 2nd. And now your pole kid, Travis Pettit, is trying to march back forward. He gets past Murphy for 6th. 2 to go. TheoSalomao continues to lead the way, but watch the run that both the Maxes are going to get on him down the backstretch. Wyland might be close enough for a send. Salomao is going to leave that door open. No, he'll close it off, and so will his teammate in Julian Rivera back for 4th. Feeling the pressure from Antonino. Here comes the rest of the top 10 as well. Yeah,
I was going to say, that league pack of 7 has now grown exponentially. You've got Benja Fernandez, you've got Cole Medeiros, and you've got Max Wyland trying to send it. He's going to lose out. Who's going to emerge in the lead? Max Cristea.
Incredible. Max Cristea picking up the pieces from a heck of a send there from Max Wyland, and now with the white flag waving, we've got 4 nose to tail down the front stretch. Salomao looking back, frustrated. Antonino side by side with Rivera. He'll hold him back for 3rd as he ran out of steam. But here comes Salomao. Teo's got to run. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Christie has got to get to the bottom fast. He does. Salomao follows. and he'll go to the middle. Antonino to the high side. No change through 4. Here comes Weiland lurking back in again.
Yep, Max Weiland. And there's a move. Wow! From THEOSALOMAO. We were saying that's a one-line racetrack through turn number 5. Not so. If you're THEOSALOMAO. Cristea sets him up. Now Antonino makes his move. Antonino to P2. Cristea back to 3rd. Weiland still there in 4th.
It's not over yet, Henry. Antonino got a great launch out of 9. More contact further back. One driver sliding in the grass. Salomao low. Antonino. Cristea with a big-time crossover. He should steal 2nd back. Salomao wins the opening heat race in spectacular fashion. And who...